There's nothing quite like the state fair. The food, you can't beat the food. The exhibits, it's amazing to see people's gifts and talents on display. The rides, well, honestly, the rides kind of freak me out. I'm not about to trust my life to something they put together in half an hour, you know? But my favorite part about the fair is, believe it or not, the games. Folks say they're all rigged, but I actually won an iguana one time. So I'm always willing to give them a shot. Well, most of them. I've never had the guts to put my money on whether or not the guy could guess my weight. I'm not sure I want him to. But you know what? I think I can do what he does. Here, I'll prove it. Now, I don't know who's watching this video. I don't know who you are or where you are. Heck, we may have never even met. But I bet you I can tell you exactly where you were at this exact moment 1 year ago today. Now, stare closely at the screen. Let me read your thoughts. Here goes. You were at home. I'm right, aren't I? Okay, I admit it, I cheated. Last year at this time in the state of South Carolina and basically the rest of the country, we were going through a worker home order. We were either at work, although most people were working from home, or we were at the house. If you happened to drive through town during that time, it was like a modern day Old West. Kind of expected to see a tumbleweed blow through. Streets were vacant, stores were closed, there was hardly a sign of life out there. Everyone was at home, hunkered down in fear, trying to avoid COVID-19. Thankfully, the lockdown didn't last too long because, truthfully, I'm not sure how much longer we could have endured it. I mean, at first it was all right. We were able to take care of things around the house we've been putting off for years. We got to spend some quality time with our family, and many of us discovered the crazy world of the Tiger King. As time wore on, however, the boredom of captivity began to wear on us, and we began to realize one of life's most important truths. We need other people. Shouldn't have been surprising. It says so in the 2nd chapter of the Bible. After humans were born, God said, it's not good for man to be alone. And if we learn nothing else from this pandemic, we learned how true that statement is. It's not good for us to be alone. You and I were meant to exist in community. But you know, as much as we realized how much we missed being with others, in the past year of social distancing, online worship, Zoom meetings, infrequent human contact, and limited indoor gatherings, we've kind of gotten used to being separated, haven't we? Last May, we were starving for community, but now we're either, once again, taking it for granted, or we've forgotten what we're missing. Oddly enough, even though more and more of us are getting vaccinated, we're still not rushing out to be with others. Granted, we're still trying to be safe, but I'm worried that our extended separation has contributed to an already growing understanding, or rather misunderstanding, of our faith. Even well before any of us had ever heard of COVID-19, there was a sense that our relationship with the Almighty was actually and strictly personal. It's all about me and my Jesus walking alone, just the two of us. It may surprise you to find out, however, that this understanding of our faith is not at all scriptural. Our Christian faith is meant to be experienced and lived out in the context of a community. My faith is our faith. Your faith is our faith. Together we grow. Together we gain understanding. Together we provide strength in weakness and help in helplessness. We experience God primarily in community. The truth is, we need each other. Now, I realize some of you have found that you really enjoy online worship. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. At the same time, however, we cannot forget that faith is formed and nurtured in the context of community. It's just who we are because that's who God created us to be. That's your word for Wednesday. May God bless you.